Good morning. I had a really interesting experience yesterday. I get approached all the time on LinkedIn for opportunities, people trying to sell our business, various things. And if I sold personally more on LinkedIn, I'd probably do a little course on how to effectively reach out or how to sell using a platform like that, because I can tell you more times than not, I hit delete. I even end up frustrated sometimes with the way that I'm approached in that platform. But if someone has a relatively creative approach and they made beyond just a very basic effort to get through, I'll sometimes give them a chance to try to sell me whatever it is they're selling. And so I had an appointment scheduled via phone yesterday. A lot of the sales today are done via Zoom or go to meetings or meet, and that's how this call started. And so as we got into the call, I always like to lay the groundwork of what we do and how we do it, and whether or not out of the gate I think their product is a fit for us. And so we have a vendor in this particular space that's similar to what they do, but not exactly what they do. And as I begin to explain how we work with that vendor and what we do, that salesperson on the other side said to me, "I'm going to be respectful of your time and tell you that while I'd love to pitch you my product and I think you would be mostly happy with it, it sounds like you're completely happy with what you're doing, so I'm not going to waste your time." Now, I can tell you when he said that, I was so blown away with that approach. Number one, I wanted to hire him. And number two, I wanted to listen to the rest of his pitch just to see how he talked about it. But we ended up having another conversation about sales books we're reading and things that we're going through. We connected on LinkedIn. And what I can tell you is this: I have a high level of appreciation for any salesperson who's done the work and isn't so desperate in a given selling situation that they absolutely feel like they have to get every deal across the finish line, even if it's not a perfect fit. So my challenge to you as salespeople, as sales leaders in particular, is to make sure that when you're out interacting with customers, that you are aligning a real set of benefits with a real set of customer needs. Because you may actually be able to get sales through persuasion or through other tactical moves across the finish line. But I'm not always sure that those sales aren't going to end up being bigger problems in the long run for that customer and for your company. So have the fortitude, have the courage, and have the professional discipline to be able to look at each scenario, and if the situation is not the right fit, be willing to say that, because in the long run, that's going to be of greater benefit to you and your business and your career. So thanks again. I'm not going to name the guy because maybe his company wouldn't be happy that he did that, but I think it was a stellar move, and I'm really grateful to have had that experience.